Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian, and in just a minute, I will share with you the time clock for Wednesday, August 14th, where Venus is making a square to Mars, and Mars is making a conjunction to Jupiter. So here's the time clock, and we have Jupiter and Mars at 16 degrees in the sign of Gemini. Here's Jupiter and Mars in the sign of Gemini. They are making a square to Venus at 11 degrees and making a square to Saturn. And they'll be exact on the 19th, I believe. Let's see. No, Mars will be square on the 15th. Yes. And then the 16th, Jupiter will square Saturn. Well, there's still a square Saturn, but it's making it going to be exact on the 15th, 16th of August. And bringing some tension, not pleasant time, but yeah. And then, as I said in a previous video, on the 19th, we have, well, yeah, on the 19th, we have a full moon at 27 degrees, 16 minutes. I believe. No, 27 degrees, 15 minutes. We have a full moon on the 19th, either in the afternoon on the East Coast or late morning on the West Coast here. And Pluto is at 0 degrees of Aquarius, where we had our Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in year 2000. I can actually show you that. Go back in 2020, go back 4 years. In 2020, we had a Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. Well, Saturn is moving away from there, but in 2020, in the beginning of 2020, February, March of 2020, let's see. March of 2020. Let's go back a month. February 2020. Saturn and Jupiter are in Capricorn. Well, let's see. December 19th. We had, yeah, Jupiter just entered Capricorn, and 2020 there's Capricorn. Capricorn is here. They're retrograde. Capricorn and Saturn moved into Aquarius retrograde. And then we go ahead a month. Saturn is still moving retrograde. 2020. And then it's in Capricorn. Let's go ahead another month. 2022. December 19th, 2020. Jupiter and Saturn are at 0 degrees Aquarius. December 19th, 2020. Where Pluto is today. And let's go ahead. Date. Let's go to the 15th, 16th. Well, also, yeah. On the 14th, the 13th, Tuesday the 13th, the moon will be in Sagittarius, also making a square to Mercury, and eventually to Venus. And then it'll actually, let's go ahead hours. When we see the moon at 17 or so degrees of Sagittarius. Yeah, here we go. The moon is starting to make an opposition to these planets, Jupiter and Mars. We have a T-square going on, forming. Actually, let me just take away some things here. Like Neptune. Do we need Uranus? We need Mars. We don't need Chiron. We don't need that or that. Just a moment while I take away all these. And well, Venus is opposing Saturn also on the 13th of August. Venus and Mercury. Venus is making a square to Jupiter and Saturn and Mars, and making a square to the moon, where we have our T-square here. This moon going to Venus, Venus going to Mars and Jupiter. And then here's your triangle, which is called a T-square. It's mutable. It's movable, which is fine. Which isn't too bad. We also have this T-square immutable signs too. From Saturn to Mars and Jupiter to Venus, and they oppose each other. The 13th will be challenging day. Tuesday, yes, the 13th. There may be lots of challenges. There might be some things you will need to just ride that wave for a little bit. And then let's go into move this into days, into the 14th, Wednesday, the 14th. Moon trines the sun and Mercury is at 29 degrees of Leo. On Wednesday, Mercury moved back into Leo. And then the 15th, the moon moves into Capricorn, where it'll feel more stoic and feeling like we need to get our shit together and work done and become more stable. It's making a trine to Venus. Well, eventually it'll make a trine to Venus as the day goes on. Maybe the 16th too. Yes, on the 16th, the moon, 15th, 16th, yeah. And then we have some good things coming between the moon and Venus here, even though Venus is not happy in Virgo. It's in fall. It's not happy in the 6th house here if you're Aries rising. Let's go ahead to hours. Okay, let's start Aries rising. Well, this T-square is happening. Saturn is in your 12th house, right? Yes. Saturn's in your 12th house, bringing up a lot of unseen things that you need to be focused on here to bring some structure to your work, your co-workers, possibly pets, maybe. It's making Saturn's also making a square to Mars and Jupiter in your 3rd house of neighbors, neighborhood, siblings, short distance travel to maybe like anything where you're going short distances to like grocery store, the fish bowl where you live. Yes, this is like the little pond. The 3rd house is the little pond, and the 9th house is a big pond where you have higher education. This is elementary education, or the 3rd house is writing. This is the 9th house is book publishing. And the sun is in your 5th house of creativity. Maybe you're writing a book here, Aries, doing something creative, which will take some time, which is fine. You can edit, you can evaluate what you're creative project is how it's going, Aries. So maybe you're writing a book because it's, so yeah. Okay, Aries rising. That's for Aries rising. On to Taurus. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and stelliums. Well, especially, this is especially for Taurus rising. We have some money situation here that you're probably wanting to buy something really quickly, but it's not the greatest time with Saturn in your 11th house of great gains and another money house. They are making a square to each other, and it's opposing Venus in your 5th house, and Venus is also making a square to your 2nd house. Mars and Jupiter in your 2nd house. Not a great time to invest in things right now. I would focus more on home with Sun and Mercury making doing a home project. And yeah, not a good time to rush into spending on things that don't really need, or if you are, make a budget for it. Okay, Gemini, sun, moon, rising, stelliums, especially rising sign, Gemini rising. Well, you want to go, you want everything to work out, but we have Saturn in your 10th house where you need to focus on doing something in your work, career, your public reputation, public persona needs to be focused on. And the home, with the home, opposing that. And they both, Jupiter and Mars are squaring Venus and Saturn. Not the best time for you, Gemini. Let's see. Yeah, just keeping to yourself. I know if lonely, but you need to focus on something that's going on here. Yeah, working towards public persona and home, balancing them out, making a compromise between those. And it's also square to there. So it's going to be a very frustrating week. And until the full moon, too, the 19th. And then we have, yeah. Let's go in a day. 18th, 19th, where we have the full moon starting, which will happen later in the day. So Gemini rising, yeah, your 9th and 3rd house here. There's full moon will definitely be taking a lot into Gemini. There's a lot of work to be done here. And it's also square. The sun is squaring Uranus in your 12th house of hidden things, of, yeah, maybe it's a good time to be on your own, doing your own thing, working to better yourself in the public sphere of things. Mm, yeah, a lot of meditation, maybe some dreams, and things will come to you in flashes of insight with Uranus in your 12th house too. Okay, on to, whoops, on to, whoopsie, hold on, we're going too fast. Thanks. I'm not doing this in hours. Yeah. Let's do this now. Okay, Cancer. Cancer rising. This full moon is happening in your 2nd and 8th house of money, investments, taxes, other people's money, debt, inheritance. I said inheritance. Book. Balance those books on the 19th. Well, start the 18th too, but on the 19th, especially when this full moon, with this full moon in Aquarius, balance those books, be that bookkeeper that you need to be, Cancer. And we have this T-square from your 12th to the 9th and the 3rd. Saturn is opposing Venus from the 9th to the 3rd. And there's a square happening from Jupiter and Mars. But yeah, the best thing to do is balance the checkbook, balance your debts, make sure everything is okay, so you can go in and where things will be moving much smoother next year when Jupiter moves into your sign in June of 2025. Let's see, I'm going to show you in a year. 2025, Jupiter will be in your sign, Cancer. Yep. So it's not a year to be doing things. And yeah, it's a good time to do things behind the scenes. Be the, like, work on things that are behind the scenes. Yeah, just lay back, lay low, do things that, yeah, don't make yourself look dumb or stupid. Because actually, things you do now, people will see and they'll be like, huh? What? Why why are you doing that? Just do them quietly at this moment. People will be looking at you weirdly. Cancer rising. All right, on to Leo. Leo, my prideful folk, my leonine and proud peoples, and Leo regalness. You love to be on this in the limelight. But your money in situation here, Leo, isn't looking too great either, Leo. It's good to balance your self-worth, your money, because 2nd house is self-worth. Things you consume is 2nd house. To make yourself look better, And the moon is in your 7th house here. So your partner may feel neglected or something, who knows, that may be, could be the possible. There's a balance needed to bookkeep here too, between the 2nd and the 8th house. Wait a minute. Cancer. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Leo. The full moon is between your spouse or significant other, your, yeah, balancing out these, and also the 2nd and 8th also, and the, yeah, Cancer rising is the 3rd and the 9th. Cancer, maybe you're going back to school, learning something new, making a compromise with, sorry, Cancer. All right. Maybe compromising something, maybe delayed with higher education too, with Saturn in the 9th house, or a travel situation that you want to make or go somewhere. There may be delays for you, Cancer. Okay, I'm sorry, Cancer. Back to Leo. I think I did Leo. Where are your money situation? Yeah, bank account needs to be, yeah, Leo, you need to balance your books too. On to Virgo. Well, Virgo, Venus is opposing Saturn. Venus is in your 1st house, and Saturn is in your 7th. Thank goodness Mercury is back out of your sign, retrograde. It's in the 12th, where it's okay actually to start saying, don't say anything publicly, just keep things to yourself, Virgo, at this time. Not a good time to start spouting out declarations of what you want to do, or what needs to be done, or what other people need to know. Yes, Virgo, we know you very well. You love to tell everyone what needed to be done, how to do it. The nitpicker of the zodiac. Sorry, if I offended any of you, but you are the nitpicker. You are nitpicky. You like to you're very critical. You overanalyze. You you dissect things. Virgo. Yes, I have Pluto in Virgo. I know Virgo very well. I have the South Node in Virgo too. I know how to dissect and pull things apart. And yeah, I'm not, and it can be very nasty at times, but I try not to. I have Venus in Pisces, so I can be chilled out, and my Sagittarius moon and rising sort of like, okay, just relax, take it easy, hey, but Virgo, yes, we know that Saturn in your 7th house may cause a delay with the partner or spouse. Not a great time for partnerships for you, Virgo. But we have a lot of going on in your 10th house, Virgo. Mars and Jupiter are in your 10th house, which are saying, okay, well, you're being seen, and the things you do are seen. So you may be doing things that are great, but communication, miscommunication between your work and that, yeah, and all that, and how you're being seen is being a little frustrating to you. So yeah, just if you have anything nasty to say in an email, rethink before, reread it before you send it. Make sure it's not nasty and it's not that and too nitpicky to the point where, well, you're going to lose your job, or your reputation will take a hit. Heads up, just for you, Virgo. Just saying. Okay, been there, done that. I know. I've been there, done that. Mhm. Libra. Libra. Well, it's time to go. Well, hey, you've got Mars and Jupiter in your travel house. Not a great time for travel. We have Venus in your 12th house, Saturn in the 8th house of work. So maybe some work situation or coworkers, you're needing to take a bit of time with work, and the 12th house, maybe you're needing to take some time to yourself here with Venus in the 12th house in Virgo. Not the best place for Virgo or Venus in Virgo. Saturn's retrograde in your 12th house of pets. If you have a pet, Libra. We're on Libra. Did I say Virgo? I'm sorry. We're on Libra. This T square is bringing some frustration to your work, your higher learning, or some travel plans that may need to be rethought. The Sun and Mercury, well, they are square to Uranus in your 8th house of chunky money. Maybe some kind of, maybe you'll get some unexpected credit card statement, some unexpected bill coming your way. Libra. Good grief. Okay. On to Scorpio. Well, Scorpio. We have a lot of going on with your debt and inheritance here. Maybe some money situation that's frustrating with your children, and some kind of opportunity, money making opportunity here with the 11th and the 5th house. You may be making a compromise between your small business and your big, what you want the big dream to be. This is the small business, and this is the big opportunity, money situation with the 8th house of money, other people's money. this full moon is between your 10th and 4th house on the 19th, on Monday. It's coming closer to it, but on Monday, the 19th, we will have a full moon. And you need to make a compromise between home and work, or career and public reputation. Mercury here is going to want to be saying lots of things in Leo. That's not a great time. If you say anything off kilter or off the say something that's off the or say something that's off, or say something that's not you, say something that's off, not like cut off the color, or that you don't want to portray about yourself. Yes. Off color words, as you, or things that are, you may miscommunicate something in your public person, in the public, in the your public image. It's Mars, Mercury is conjunct the sun by degree. So yeah, just be careful of not of saying miscommunicating something in public. It'll be seen by everybody, if you're Scorpio rising anyway. And yeah, emotions from home may bring up things. From emotions from home could bring up some things here to in the public. Oh yeah. But yeah, mostly money, and although the moon is making a trine to Jupiter and Mars, so just speak about your emotions go towards things you want to do, and don't say things that are cutting or severing. Just bring abundance to emotions. May bring abundance and wishes, and make things the emotions will get bigger, because you may say something that'll bring something to light that'll be big and bold, but just be careful not to say anything out of character. Okay, on to Sagittarius. Well, Sagittarius, this full moon is in your 3rd and the 9th house of education, higher learning, religion. The sun is in this higher learning, as the sun rules your 9th house, and it's in your 9th house. The moon in Aquarius, well, it's making a trine to the planets in this, Mars and Jupiter in the 7th house. So that's a good thing. On the 18th and 19th of August. So I think there'll be some kind of yeah, creative career problems here with this square to Jupiter and Mars to Venus, from Venus making a square to Venus making a square to Mars and Jupiter in your 7th house of negotiation. Your clients probably having a problem communicating well here, what they are, or maybe not even communication breakdown, is Venus is value, Mars is uh clients may want to do something, and or your spouse may want to do something, and it's like, yeah, my career needs to be focused here. There needs to be compromise at home and career. Saturn here definitely is bringing a delay to something in the home with family, your father, maybe, or your mother. No, your mother. Father is 10th house, mother is 4th. Huh. Bringing compromise here, and it's making a square. This T square is very frustrating for you, Sagittarius. So what should you be focused on? Well, maybe higher learning. Something needs to be evaluated here in higher learning, maybe. Or focus on learning something new, something higher education based. Being more creative, Sagittarius. And there might be some emotion being brought up in with your siblings, your younger sibling, a younger sibling, or a neighbor, your neighborhood. But also the Sun and Mercury are also making a square to Uranus, bringing up some unexpected health issue, maybe. So be careful of your health, your pets. If you have a pet, Sagittarius. So yeah, although Hygeia is here, this is a very good thing to make sure you're taking care of being hygienic. I know as for me, I'm a Sagittarius rising, and I take extremely good care of myself. I have Saturn in Taurus in my 6th house, and Mars is in my 5th house of the body. And Mars is a planet of the body too. So in the 5th house of small business. So I'm worried, taking care of all of that and myself. And yeah, so how are you doing, Sagittarius rising, sun, moon, and I also have the moon in Sagittarius too. And I also actually should I show you my chart? Why the heck not? Let's see. Yeah, I have the moon, and this is, yeah, the moon at 26 degrees. My ascendant is at 22 degrees. I have all these planets, Jupiter and Mars, in my 7th house. Neptune at 0 degrees of Sagittarius. So this moon is getting closer to my Mercury and Pallas Athena. So it'll be conjunct, this full moon will be on my Mercury on the 19th. Holy cow. Well, let's move this in hours. And let's see what's going on with my chart when we get, yeah. So yeah, actually Mercury, the moon will be closing onto, and the sun and Mercury will be opposing my own Mercury. Well, yes. So enough about me. Let's move on to move ahead to Sagittarius rising. Okay, we did Sagittarius rising. So on to Capricorn. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising stelliums. Well, we have something going on for you, Capricorn. This T-square is happening. Oops, wait. Let's go back to the 2018. Yeah, we have this T-square from your work. So the ninth house, maybe you're thinking of publishing a book publishing. Venus here in the ninth house is a great time to evaluate, analyze, and write something in your ninth house of career, book publishing, thinking of a philosophy, but it's square to your work, opposing Saturn in your third house of writing, of siblings, neighbors, neighborhood, short distance travel. So yeah, actually there might be delays with short distance travel, but Venus in your ninth house of long distance travel, of publishing, government, even seeing. So this is like a very work oriented thing, education, early education, higher education, and with co-workers. And there'll probably be lots of interesting things with co-workers and job issues, health issues too. Be aware of that, Capricorn. Okay, on to Aquarius. I'm going the wrong way. No. I'm sorry about this. Mercury retrograde in my 10th house. Okay, Aquarius, here we are. Okay, Aquarius. This full moon is in your first house, Aquarius. So it's shining some inner light on you, Aquarius. And this T-square is going on with your money, also with creativity, money situation here. Well, it's a good thing. Actually, it's a great time to work on money situation, creative projects, and keeping that bank account of yours, balancing those bank accounts. Also, Aquarius, a lot of money situations here for a lot of people here. unbalance between your spouse and yourself here. This full moon is going to be the next day, the 19th. See, so the moon is moving into Pisces, but it'll be on the 19th, this full moon. So we'll have a opposition between the moon and the sun. And then we have this opposition between Venus and Saturn, and making a square, these making a square, not the sun and the moon, they're not making a square to anything. Except to Uranus. But in Aquarius at 27 degrees of Aquarius, and the sun is square Uranus. There's a lot going on this weekend. This week too, for you. Everyone, just be careful with what's going on with your seventh house of business partners or clients, and think, why am I going that far ahead in days? Good grief. Okay. So let's go hours. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a freaking mess. Okay, Pisces. This full moon is in your 6th and 12th house. So of work, career, job, co-workers, and pets. And the 12th house of hidden things, light. The light is being shown on this full moon in your 12th house of hidden things, of self-sabotage. The 12th house is everything hidden from view here. And the co-workers and your job is being seen, is shining a light on that too. So yeah, we have this T-square between your Saturn, Venus and Saturn, from the 7th to the 1st house of relationships and your health, your personal appearance, and making a square to Mars and Jupiter in your 4th house of home. So I wanted to share with you some, I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to what am I sharing? I'm going to stop my share, and I'm going to pull some cards. Shuffle the Light Seers deck for you guys. And let's see what the collective has in store for this week. One more shuffle. And that should do it. Okay. We have the 10 of Swords. So something's ending, coming to an end here. Ooh, there's travel. Maybe you're thinking of going somewhere. 2 of Wands. Traveling, maybe you're packing somewhere, going on a fun to somewhere great. And there's going to be some conflict. Yep, the 5 of Wands, conflict of some sort. So that's probably there's a lot. So something you're thinking is coming to an end. Thinking this is the thought process and a lot of action taking place. Maybe you're thinking of going somewhere, but there'll be some delay with Mercury retrograde in Leo. So that's what I have for everyone. Wish you all the luck with this full moon on Monday. And let's see, what else can I share with you? I will share this again. And let's go into, so we have the sun at the late degree of Leo here. And then this is the full moon is on the 19th, and then the moon moves into Pisces. So it'll be more spiritual and whoops, am I sharing the right thing? Nope. Okay. Um I'm going to stop my share once more and then I'll share this with that. Okay. I think that'll be better. Okay, here we are. Yeah. All righty. Well, you can see me talk and you can see the chart at the same time. And we can move the chart, and when the sun moves into Virgo, let's move this into hours. And the sun moves into Virgo at on the 22nd of August. Yeah, on the 22nd of August, the sun moves into Virgo at 7:55 a.m. Mercury is still in Aquarius, in Leo. Good things. Having problems speaking today with my, in the public persona. Yeah. So this is Mercury in my 9th house. Is retrograde. So yeah, I'm so sorry if this is confusing. Virgo. And we have all these planets, Mercury, Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, ruled by Mercury, which is in Leo. The sun in Virgo. Venus is at the late degree and at 21 degrees of Virgo at this time. The moon will be in Aries, bringing a lot of energy and passion and wanting to move forward and having it your way. Yes. Have it your way, and hopefully I'm sharing this screen. So we have all these planets up here. The sun is just starting to be in here for Virgo. and it'll be Virgo season. And when Virgo season starts, I will start Virgo with Virgo on the August 22nd. And this is Stephen the Jupiterian signing out. Hopefully this is helpful. If you liked this video, hit it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. Please, actually, I know a lot of you are watching these videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up and notification bell to be notified when a new video of mine comes on. And I appreciate all of you who are subscribers and would love to see this channel grow. Thank you all. Have a great one. Good luck to you, and may everything you wish for come true, and just hang in there until Mercury gets out of shadow on September 11th. Bye. Thank you and good luck. All right, bye everybody.